Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. We're continuing straight for every blah blah blah. Continuing from where we left off last time, which was completing the elevator. I've turned up the brightness again to 2 because when it was on 2 it was fine, and when I put it down to 1.5 it was a bit dark, to be honest. But I don't mind. I figured 2 would be too bright, but it's obviously not. So we're here. Instead of 360, we're here. That's sensitivity, Simon. Right. So there's... we need the drill. My mouse is disconnected yet again. Stop doing that! Right. Blair. Pick up the tinderbox. Is it shut or open? It's shut! Hello. How are you? Ah. I'll rug him, man. You're gonna go away. Oh. This is fucking terrible. Give me this rug. You know, actually... I can't see where he's gone. The sanity's gone. 26 Sindwalkers. I'll take it he's not going to be around here because of this cutscene.
I just want to go home. No! Get away from me!
I'm here too early. Tinderbox. Big explosion. The rubber from the cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Okay. What is like the motion blur going on when I run? It's really weird. So then we go down here. Am I gonna wobbly? I need the drill. I need the drill bit first. There's a There's a letter. Isn't there a drill bit in here anywhere? Okay, I'm confused. Ping. That's a paper. I have to expect blah blah explosions. Agrippa. So get the hell up there. You can make this. There you go. Could have just walked around, but nah. I had to jump. Drill. Tinderbox. Drill bit. These. Oh. Drums are somewhat useless. It's restock of. Pick up the lidenine. Restock of everything. I swear there's a drill bit in it. In here somewhere. Okay, that's weird. In here then. Aha! I said aha! You can if you have the full bits, but I don't, so. Find all the parts first. And ding ding, have a drill. Not mentally I can let go of this. Yay. But what we do need is the 3 liquids in each of these. So I said wrong one. Where's the standy uppy ones? Can't do two things at the same time, really? Are you not a woman then, Daniel? Pick up the flask. See, I I said in a comment earlier that I was waiting long enough so I didn't know what I was doing and like to get some of the scares back, but I still remember it all very vividly. It's really weird. I can go away now, can't I? Probably should have. Yeah, I was gonna say I should have set my desktop to a black screen, but I can set the recording window to specifically the right size, so that shouldn't matter. Do do. I said do do. Ha 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 ha. I've successfully blew up something, and it gives you a reward for doing so. In the box. Who needs lanterns when you get bright lights like that?
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
In the door. I didn't actually press F, by the way. Pigs! With all of this. Aha! Secrets. Bread. Take this bread with me. Put the bread here. Oh no! That was loud. I'm actually quite lucky because totally unrelated to this bit, but the elevator puzzle with the levers up, I said to like 25 up and 7 down or something. It's actually 8 up, 8 down. Does that actually ever kill you? Barely conscious. Burn a bit, I burn a bit. Terrible, man. Fire can't even kill you by standing on it for like 12 seconds. Bing. Full set of 3 rods are unavailable. Boop, boop. Huh? Okay. Hello? Hello? Ow. Good God, he's blind. How blind? He's very, very, very blind. I don't actually know if he goes around this side. If he does, I'm screwed. He doesn't, let's go. Run! Oh no, he's a scary monster! Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Isn't he around this corner? He is, that's good. I've gone all wobbly. I can't move a barrel properly doing this. Ugh! Rotate! Properly! Best barrier ever. Look at this barrier I've made. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Unpenetrable, I was gonna say, but then he just walked into it and walked away. Proved me wrong and such. Gonna wobbly. Oh. You really have to stand there. You get. I can't actually see. There he's gone. Where's he gone? Oh, come on. What's that? You go away. You can't see me. I'm just a barrel. Did that actually just work? The I am a barrel trick actually worked. Run. I cannot believe that worked. Just stand there holding a barrel in front of you. I am a barrel. Go away. It just turns around. That was surprising. That was strange. That was it. That was odd. That actually worked. Wow. So we did that bit. So we got the 2 rods. And up 8, down 8. Good old Brighton here now. It's turned into blood. There's no body here now though. Oh, it hurts! What the... Okay, the body spawned in me, no wonder it hurt. I don't know where I got up 27 from. That's another game with a similar puzzle, isn't it? I swear. Or I'm just mad, one of the two. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. I read that so many times. It's not even right. Okay, so... Oh. Wait, what? Oh. It's odd. Yeah. Brain bugs. And I can go down to the flow rod cycle thingy. I've got to put the rods in the right place actually as well. Why are you sharp? Why are you sharp? Yeah. Is that the Trinity steam flow cycle? Fair enough. Circle. 4th Trinity's 3. 4 flows is a square 4 sides. So, in theory, we go downstairs, pull the lever, stuff will happen. I wanted to try that box, but it failed. This box. Is there a note there?
14th of July, 1839.
Yep.
Today,
Yep.
I got one which did. What am I to make as I write?
Boom. Yeah. So if I recall correctly... Oh, you stopped my sprint. What the hell? When we go down the elevator, we'll come into our prison. Which I remember being absolutely flipping terrifying the first time I played it. Give up. Ow. It's 2 AM at the moment, so it's nice and dark. I've got all the lights off in the room. So I've got the right ambience. I've got the right ambience for the event. But the game just doesn't scare me in Rush Train.
Oh.
And cutscene. We flipped through the books of monarchs, looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Okay. What's that actually got to do with the story? What? Shake my lap. That cobwebs in it. Cobweb. Cobwebs. Ooh, flip. Let go of the ladder, you don't need it. I'm gonna jump at the last second. It's gonna save me. Oh, it's lying. You're lying to me. I jumped at the last second. Mythbusters showed me that wouldn't work. Carefully treading the unknown land, he looked over his shoulder at his travel companions. The outrider touched the brim of his hat as a final farewell. Right on cue, the bloody rocks start crumbling. That's a nice floor you've got there. Can I run, please? There we go. Oh.
Come this way. What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Yeah.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
I reckon that I could be able to complete this game in maybe 3-4 parts, which would be 3 or 4 episodes. Because I reckon by the end of this episode we'll maybe be the bit with the cistern and the movie puzzles and like lowering what else you need, the vaccine and such. Should be about there by the time. Okay. I've gone all cold. Why have I gone all cold? That's strange. What's down there?
It's cold. It's so cold.
Why is my arm itching so much? Oh. Ooh, tin box. So worth coming down here for 1 tinder box? Oh, 2. Maybe. Pick it up then. And if I recall correctly, up there's a big scary monster. So for now, I'll go this way. Oh. Someone been bitten up in there. Pick up the mallet, hammer. Oh, come on, I got a wobbly. I'm not going to be able to run up here and run back down without dying, am I? Which one's got the door on? This one. Is he coming? Is he coming? No! Oh, I've got a wobbly! Oh, that's fair, isn't it? Hello, how are you? Please don't hurt me, I'm having a wobble. Hello! Oh! Hello! Hello! What's a nice penis you have there? I know. I had a wobble as soon as I saw him, that's fair. But it should put me back in one of those rooms and he shouldn't be there, so I can run quite far. Where's this? See here. Start of the Blade Prison again. Got the mallet still. Yeah. Hammer. One down here. Lighting them. Shush. The lock that you can't actually do anything with at the moment. Hello, beard mouth. Oh, stop it! I've been watching someone else's. Robust padlock, that is in good shape. I was watching someone else's playthrough of this game. It's because I'm in an amnesia mood later. So a loaf of bread. This door's locked if I recall. Ooh. Yep. And this door has the tool required to open it. Yes. Oh. My brain.
Where did she
Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no
You're telling what horrors await down there. Oops. And so we break open this. How much oil does this actually give? Oh look, skull and crossbones, that's quite cool. Except the skull's not straight. Rotate properly. Rotate! Made it even worse.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider.
And do his
And tell
bidding.
him to alert the King's men.
What? Fell into it. He unraveled the cloth protecting the orb. Alexander reached out, picked it up, and held it against the light. Cover it, he said. Keep it covered at all times. Ba-dum-bush.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
I'm already in here.
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover
I think
the
you
hole
gain
with
speed
the
by
bed.
jumping
Everything
slightly.
will be fine. I promise.
First is the dead end this way. But there is... This is not a dead end. What's the other way then? Like an oil or a linen item. I like to said laudanum. I think it's not. There's no reason I can get nothing here. Is it laudanum? Yeah, laudanum. I know it's pronounced like that in case any of you are thinking, why does it keep pronouncing Leidenidum and Ludinidum and stuff? It's because I want to. Ping. Ping, ping, ping. Eh. Eh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, eh. Push, 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 push. Get out. That is the lock that I was looking for earlier. Won't budge. Ping. Yep, kitchen.
Second of all, I've arranged. They are.
Second of all, I've arranged that apple. Dang it! Any last words? Shame. Can I do the weird oil bottle trick? Here we go. There you go. Look at it. I don't care. What did I use the container for last time? I forgot. I had it. I literally had it not very long ago. Hell, it must have shattered the other one then. It's still going. some amazing time. Oh my god! I shot him. What happened? Just decided to. Clumsy. I was holding my mouse button, it just like decided to drop it. Let's do it again, shall we? Why the hell did it suddenly go and break? I don't care. What? Let's give us a go sub. I got one more bottle left. How high can I get this? Ah, some sort of acid. It is, yes. Idiot. Is that it? Oh, I could put this, like, a Chinese hat in it. Chinese hat melted. Yes, it would. Is there no more free bottles? Oh, come on. No more bottles? Oh, tinder boxes. Loaf of bread. Loaf. There's a bottle still here. It's gonna fly out. Go on. What's that? Am I barely conscious? Lighting them. Where the hell did the bottle go? I threw it in there, it didn't come out. Did it hit the bottom and smash or something? God knows. Need to find a glass jar anyway. Oh dear. That barrel. I can't believe that works. That's brilliant. The barrel will protect me. I'm sinking into the floor. I want to try to place the barrel down, but it's going to fall down. There you go. Is it gone yet? I can't actually get out. Is he gone? I got to stand up. Yeah. Presume he's gone. Yep. Yep. Can't believe the barrel works, man. It's hilarious. There's a rug down here. Stop. I've got enough oil. Right. I'm pretty sure there was a technique I used to use to find the way around here. What? God knows. Ooh! Is that where I need to go? What? Don't.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like Alexander as the sunset.
I felt like Alexander as the sun.
Is he safe?
No!
Well,
What?
it's for his own good.
Hello. But you stay there. I can go this way.
Soon it will be ready. Let there be enough time.
Got me glass pot. Ping! It's a pit. There's tinder boxes. Oh, just. Oh yeah. Bring me up tinder boxes. 46.
He escaped. Where is he now?
Oh, what the hell did you get out for? You go that way. I want to go in your room. I can't tell if it's coming towards me now because there's a light here and I can't. Going to wobble. He's coming. Where is he? Run! Just hope he's not this way. Did I jammily find the way right away? House of the year. There's no door. You know what? Do some amazing block building. I can't actually work like this wobbly going on. 2 by 2. Oh, he's already coming. Is he coming? Is he coming? Yes. Hide. It's pretty stupid, I shouldn't have jumped. Is he gone? Is he gone? Yeah, he's walking away. I need to go that way, don't I? I can't remember. I need to go to the left, opposite of the direction that the storage is. Because if I recall correctly, he's gone. Yeah. If I recall correctly, what's that? There is a way to go. The door. It needs to be unlocked or something.
Hey, anybody, help!
Is there anything in here? In the box.
I don't believe this. Why?
Ouch.
I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. I
There's a
didn't have to
Daniel.
go in there. Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
These are stretchy. Okay. You can make them glitch if you did use them properly. Awesome. Oh my. Don't want to put the bucket over your head or your genitalia. How about over his head? Rotate the bucket. Rotate the bucket. Good God. Like that there. It's a puke bucket. Oh, rats. Is it this way? It's not even this way. Oh. There's a note there.
Fourth of August, as we drank it.
As you drank, I said. What? Go away. I don't know the way now.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Is he leading me the right way? Oh, straight across. Is he coming back? What? Oh, there's a tinderbox down there. Can you break this down? There's two. Oh, what the? Okay. Mine. Run. Stirred. 36 minutes in, so we may get the water puzzle done. Water puzzle. What's it called? The getting an antidote and sorting out some crap puzzle. It's quite a laggy room now.
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring.
Ting,
and
ting.
quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal,
Idiot.
and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
Down.
There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
I got. Eh? It was allowing me to use the ladder from behind it. How's that work? Okay, just teleport me through the ladder. It's so bright up here. That was strange. I was walking across there. Control room. Have I got the? I don't believe I have the crank at the moment. Where did you get the crank from? Have I missed a crank? I may have missed a crank. That is not a good idea.
How did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
It's stuck on the door. Stuck on the door still. Oh, what have I done? I need to get this out. How'd I even manage that? There you go. For God's sake. I need this. For something. These are the ones that are set to high. Low, high, medium. Yeah. They make a clicking sound to give you the indication of where to go, or when to let go, whatever. Ah, you penis. Is that enough to crouch for? Yeah, it should be. Just so I don't have to wind up the door every time. Hey, pipes. That's wrong. Good old random pipes. There's a crank. Sit in, fair enough.
Daniel, if
Okay, so if you don't have to pick it up to be able to get through the door, fair enough. I see. Oh no, you can pick it up on this side of the door in case you like break the thing without picking up pipe. I've forgotten which way the pipes go. Well, it almighty fitted there. I didn't actually pull it that one, but still. Go back for the other pipe. It should be more than this one. Crouch, please. Crouch. There we go. Stop pirouetting. Was the other one over here? The one I threw out the door. That was that one, wasn't it? Where's the other pipe then? Okay, I might have been missing a pipe. Explore everywhere. There it is. What's up? Pick up the pipe. Throw the... Don't crouch, I said throw the pipe, not crouch. Got a big difference. I think it goes like... It's not the same as that one, is it? Nope. Okay, whatever. Hi, Valve. Yeah. So that was like a what? A 5-6 minute puzzle? The puzzles element of this game is so terrible compared to what it could be. Because I know the puzzles. Ow. Brick. Right, watch this angle. That was a terrible throw. Can you not throw it when you're in midair? Helps if we press the throw button. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, right? Okay, right. Right. Jump, throw. Okay, maybe not, fine, whatever. Oh, what was that? Pick up the boulder. Throw. Climb then. I have to look up. Nope. I can't actually climb the ladder. There you go. What the hell was that? Sister. This might be a 3-part game then. 3 hours. It's very quick to do if you know what to do, to be honest. I'm thirsty, I want to drink. So I've got 17-ish minutes left of this episode. So I should definitely get to...
Yes, it enables me to
a
control
gripper.
the water.
I may get to a gripper actually, I don't know, because I got to do the
It can be used for all sorts of purposes.
sewer bit as well. Can I jump this?
Well,
Oh, come on.
that too, but mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Oh, you spanner. I swear you could use me to make this. Oh, you can do it backwards. Oh, is it one of the games where if you jump backwards up the thing, you go further? That's weird. Huh?
How it turns out.
Turns out Da Vinci it looked like. Has it gone darker? Looks like it. Running around. Blah blah. Can I get this side on? Bit higher. Shot. do. And a do. Do? That is a weird jump. Whoa. Weird jump going on there. I don't even need to pick the play paper up, it's not very important. Now I've got to do one more, I think. What was that? Steam! It burnt! Ow! Push me sideways, it burns. Steam burn. There's a hole there. Excuse me? Oh. Just walk past the pipe. Yeah. I presume I could take the water, but I don't want to risk it dying. Ah! Clipped me. Barely conscious. I've been hit by steam twice. Nice. Is it this way or that way? Doesn't really. Must be something over there. Oh well. Entrance system. Being able to grow inside Brennenburg, alas, it was Alexandra's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom. The beautiful wild orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength. Being able to grow inside Brennenburg. Read that back to front, in case you didn't notice. Morgue. The purpose of the inner sanctum has always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. You
see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow.
Right.
Has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's.
Look at all the bones.
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there
Load
more
them.
dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Look at the skeletons. Can I pick up a ribcage? Can I pick up a skull? Can I pick up anything? Pick up this bone. There we are. Mine. Oh, for God's sake.
What happened?
This bone is mine.
All these dead.
Quite a lethal weapon, to be honest.
What's happening?
I've got even slower than usual. Come on, run. Or hop. Ugh. Okay. Weird. Ran into the door, it didn't open. Right. Let me cover this guy's virginity up. No! No, that's terrible. You're doing it wrong.
I hear you
There you go.
breathing, Daniel.
You hear me breathing?
You hear me? Have you changed your mind?
No. Open the thing. Hide them. Tear in the box. Is there anything in any of these rooms? I forget. Can I light this? Can I light this down here? Oh. Is there a tinderbox in any of this? Oh. Okay. It's the strange flowers that grow in here. God's sake, door. Is there anything in it? Okay, I don't get what these side rooms are for. They actually don't have any purpose. Because what you gotta do, right, you drill a hole in this guy's brain. And you can get some scissors. Not scissors, a knife is better. Get it right on there with it. And poke in the hole. Then you do some magic. I don't want to. I want to get fine. I broke it. So you stick the copper tube in there. Then you stick the needle in the copper tube. And then you go "Bah!" and prick yourself on it because you're weird. That is. I don't get how that would even work in real life. Like, it makes sense as a puzzle or anything. What's this? Is there any boxes anywhere? No. Don't need that. Oh, Lord, no item. Can he get through? Can you get through? Gonna go away anytime. What? Is he outside? You're outside, isn't he? He's leaving. If he's going the way I want to go, which is annoying. I think. Come back. Come back. God's sake. I've had a wobble. Don't come in yet, I'm having a wobble. Hello? Whoop. Oh dear. Please get up, please get up, please get up. Hey, go that way. Go and open that door. Who's there? Fuck's sake. Is he gone? Entrance to cistern. The blue light blinded him as it done inside that murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting as he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. Near mixed up words. Right, so what do we actually achieve by getting a vaccine? Wow. We can now go down here without being poisonated. And down here is where I want to go, because it's the sewers, and everyone loves sewers. I should have enough time to get through the sewers to get to the point before Agrippa, probably. So there should only be maybe one more episode after this one. Henry Bedloe's Carol. Flipping out, I didn't even attempt to read that. Can I do some amazing fall down this ladder and grab it halfway down? Oh yeah. See that skill? Hello. Isn't there like a couple around here somewhere? Oh. You gone? Is he gonna turn around? Is he turning around? Go. He just vanished. He went that way, I swear he did. Oh, good. Oh. Pipe. Pipe. I swear there's a lighting item somewhere. What the fuck is that? Ah! I don't remember that. I'm actually scared. There's a water monster down the sewers. What? I've gone all wobbly as well. I'm gonna go wobbly in a second, I can guarantee. No, seriously, what was that? Why is there a water monster down here? How is there a water person down here? I've got no mementos here. Okay. I'm getting some scares I don't remember. This is actually quite terrifying. Opening his door causes. Give him some oil. Literally a few drops. Right, I never actually figured out how to why the solution to this puzzle is number 1 small, number 2 big, number 2 big. Why does that make it quiet? It makes no sense. Open this, and then you go, boom. Oh, hi there. I'm gonna hide under this mushroom here. Please, mushrooms, you can save my life. Do the mushroom dance. You still there? You gone? Yeah. Where did he go there? Am I gonna run straight first into him? I do not want that to happen. Because I will scream at the little girl. I'll give up. What's happening?
Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
What? You gonna... Doesn't that break after you go through it or something? I forget. Hello? Eh? Broken pipe, man. Can we go like this? Huh. Pipes have no ends to them. They're just there for show. Is it? Did you not just click it a couple of times? One of the bar gates appears to be weaker than the rest, but it's still impossible to get through. Kind of dead rats. Right. You ready for the weirdest, like, semi-Easter egg of the game?
Daniel, turn around.
Lay the arm straight. Put the arm.
The shadow with you.
Right. Would you say that's the right arm? Okay. Let me rotate this. Is that not also a right arm? They are both the same, are they not? So basically, Beardmouth's in here been chopped up by a big swordfish man. But they've not put a right and a left arm in. They've just put two right arms. Don't know why. Because they're lazy, I assume. But, so yeah, you try like... It's worst actually. Fucking hell! I've gone cold. Bip, bloody eat your hand, you idiot. Ugh. I've gone cold. Oh. I'm gonna go now. I said I'm gonna go now. Did he not come around the corner? Yes. He's a coming. Beardmouth, protect me. Eh. Oh. No, no, no. He will protect me. Is he coming? Blah. Oh, okay, I bounced upwards, that was weird. Pick up the hand. Give the man a hand. That was a terrible throw. That was a terrible joke. Is he gone? Run! There's some sort of horn. Oh, there. Aha, triggered him. Run for your fucking life. Oh dear. That was easy. You just got to close the door behind you on the first time. I can actually wait here for, I'm curious. Going slightly over 1 hour 4 minutes. Is he coming? No. Oh well. Climb there doing some wobbly wobbly. Huh. Climb to the top, and then I'll call that an episode because there's about an hour left after this, maybe. Might be slightly more actually. I can't remember the end of the game much. I only completed it like once, I think. There's never any escape. But yeah, I'm going to put myself in the room over here. And I will call that an episode. That was Amnesia. Got quite far. The next episode should be the final one, but I may move on to some custom stories after this. Some more, like, I'll look up some like top rated custom stories and try them out and such. But for now, yes, I would like to save. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.